Today's topic, the most powerful way to deal with law of attraction doubters. Have you ever been in the following situation? You finally are convinced that the law of attraction is real. You want to manifest your dreams, and you maybe even think about booking a Skype coaching session with me. Or you think about investing in my money manifestation magnet program to manifest more money, or in my vibration rocket program to raise your vibration. And you're so excited, and you can already see the first signs of the universe. You can already see your first small manifestations. You can already see the proof. But then either your parents or your partner or a close friend of yours says, "What? The law of attraction? Huh? Are you crazy? Are you completely insane? What's wrong with you? Jesus Christ. Stop with that BS. Come on. That's just one big pile of BS. That's just hocus pocus. That's not true at all. Stop believing that." And then it happens. You're doubting yourself. And because you're doubting yourself, you stop following your manifestation process. And you don't book the Skype coaching session with me. And you don't use your affirmations anymore, and you don't meditate anymore, and you don't raise your vibration anymore. And as a result, your manifestations stop, and you think to yourself, oh my boyfriend or my girlfriend or my parents or my friend, they were right, it doesn't work. I mean, hey, you see, I don't receive any signs from the universe anymore. And this is so sad, and it happens unfortunately to a lot of deliberate creators who are starting out. They are excited, they finally believe in the law of attraction, they want to give it a shot, and then the people in their environment, the doubters, are making it impossible for them to raise their vibration, to manifest their dreams, and to continue on their journey. So, what do we do with law of attraction doubters? The best idea is to throw them out of the window and scream, "You shall not pass!" Nah, that was just a joke. You don't do that. And that actually leads me to the first point that I want to mention when it comes to how to deal with law of attraction doubters. Realize that there is no they versus us. They are not the enemy. I mean, I have to laugh and sometimes even facepalm myself whenever a self-proclaimed spiritual person says, "I don't talk with them. I only talk with people who believe in the law of attraction. I don't want to have anything to do with these people." And then by being so spiritual, or let's say by pretending to be spiritual, they preach unity, they preach acceptance, and what they practice is divide. And that's not what you should do. Instead, realize that, they are people just like you. Everybody is on their own unique spiritual journey. Accept their journey. Don't try to change them. Don't try to force your beliefs on them, because then you do exactly what they do with you, and that's what you don't want to do. By being spiritual, you are accepting of others, of the beliefs of others, of the decisions of others. You understand it from a point of empathy. You can put yourself in their position. You can put yourself in their shoes, and then you understand why they act that way. But by saying, "I don't talk to them because I only talk to spiritual people, I don't want to have anything to do with people who don't believe in the law of attraction," by doing that, you actually become less and less spiritual, because in my opinion, spirituality, or let's say at least a part of being spiritual, is to accept yourself, accept your path, and also accept others and their unique path. So don't preach unity and practice divide. Instead, realize that everyone is on their own unique spiritual journey, and you have to accept their journey. And believe it or not, I was once a law of attraction doubter. If you would have met me about 2 years ago, and you would have told me that one day you will be a law of attraction coach and a manifestation coach, I would have looked at you and said, "Yeah, right. What planet are you from?" And this is true for most people. Most of us, and by us I mean most deliberate creators, don't just start out believing the law of attraction. Most people, I mean there are exceptions, but most people don't reach their 15th or 16th birthday and they say, "Yup, the law of attraction is true, I'm going to believe in it and I'm going to manifest." That happens very rarely, and to be honest, if that happened to you, then you are blessed, because this means that you didn't have to go through all this terrible contrast that I had to go through and that a lot of other deliberate creators have to go through in order to reach a point where we are looking for answers. So most of us have been, at some point, law of attraction doubters. And when you then think about it and you look at somebody who's now doubting the law of attraction, even though you believe in it, and you say, you're wrong, that's bad, I don't talk to you anymore. This basically means that you are not only judging this person, but you also judge your past self. Because like I said, 2 years ago, I was the biggest law of attraction doubter on planet Earth, or let's say one of the biggest. And most of us have to go through this journey. It's very rare that we immediately accept these ideas. When I started out, for example, when I watched my first law of attraction videos, my first videos of Abraham Hicks on YouTube, which then introduced me to this whole concept of manifesting, I thought to myself, Abraham? Why is that woman called Abraham? That's weird. What? Spiritual entity? Universe? That's how I reacted, and it's completely okay. That's normal. And now that brings me to the next point. Being a law of attraction doubter is good. And now you might be saying, what? How can that be good? It's very good when you doubt. Because when you doubt, that means that you are questioning things. And I'm not one of these coaches who say that I'm 100% right all of the time and you have to believe everything I say. I would never say that. I only share my own experience. I share what works for me. And because these things work for me, and because these concepts work for my Skype coaching clients, and because I can see the progress that so many of my Skype coaching clients make, and you can actually find out more about their progress if you click on the second link in the description or go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/Skype, because on my Skype coaching page, you will find testimonials of deliberate creators who are working with me or who have worked with me in the past. And I know that it's true. I know for a fact that the law of attraction is true. I know it from my own experience. I know it from the experiences of my coaching clients. I just know it. But if you're not there yet, that's okay. Doubt, ask questions. I don't want you to blindly believe anything. I want you to ask critical questions and then test it, find out if it works for you, and then you can say, I believe in the law of attraction. And when other people don't believe in the law of attraction, then they are not ready yet, and that's okay. But at the same time, even though you should accept their journey, accept their decision, and accept them, it's important that you don't spend too much time around people who make you doubt what you know to be true. There's a big difference between doubting something yourself and saying, hey, I'm not convinced yet if the law of attraction works, I'm not really sure, maybe I should test it. That's totally okay. That's what I just said. It's perfect that you doubt, it's perfect that you ask questions. I don't want you to blindly believe everything I say. I want you to test it, put it into practice, and then see if it works for you. Because I can only share from my own experience and from the experience of my coaching clients. But what if you're already at a stage where you are convinced and you know that the law of attraction is true, but then the people around you, and I mean everyone around you, tells you that no, it's not true, you're believing a lie, no, this is wrong, then it's very dangerous because now you're already at a point where you know that it's true, which means you are believing, and when you're believing it, this means you are ready to receive. But then you're blocking the stream from the universe and you are no longer able to receive what you want to manifest. And that's a common problem that a lot of my coaching clients have. When they tell me in Skype coaching sessions, yeah, you know, one of my parents or my partner, I mean, especially when it's your partner, your husband or your wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, then it's always very tricky, especially when they don't just not believe it. I mean, that's not really a big problem, even though I believe that especially when it comes to relationships, you should have the same values, especially when it comes to your spirituality. Otherwise, sooner or later, there will be a lot of conflicts. But let's say they are not just doubting it, but they are making fun of you and they are putting you down and they are calling you crazy. That's when you should make a decision. And the decision that's in this case better for you is to no longer spend that much time with these people. And one thing you can do, especially when people react in a very negative way towards your beliefs about the law of attraction, is to tell them about Dr. Joe Dispenza and Dr. Bruce Lipton. In my opinion, these two men have proven that the law of attraction works, and they have proven it with science. And when it comes to spirituality, a lot of people resist it because they believe that there's either science or spirituality. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can combine the best of both worlds. For example, I believe in science, but I also believe in spirituality. And that's why telling law of attraction doubters about Dr. Joe Dispenza and his books and Dr. Bruce Lipton and his books can change the whole game, because then they realize that these concepts are actually proven by science. And realize that not everyone is ready for this message. You are. That's why you're here. I know that you are ready for this message. And I also know that you are ready to raise your vibration with the Vibration Rocket program, because then you can become a vibrational match to whatever you want to manifest. And if you want to find out more about my Vibration Rocket program, you can click on the link in the description. How can I be so sure that you are ready for the Vibration Rocket program? How can I be so sure that you are ready to manifest your dreams? Again, because you are here. It means you are looking for answers. You are actively searching for answers. You are actively searching for advice on the law of attraction. And I truly believe if everyone would believe in the law of attraction, raise their vibration and open their heart, there wouldn't be any war. Unfortunately, not everyone is ready. I mean, think about it. If you open your heart, if you are full of love, full of gratitude, do you think you could ever harm anyone else? Of course not. But that's why it's important to understand that not everyone is ready for this message. Always remember, every human being is on their unique spiritual journey, even though they don't consider themselves spiritual at all. I would, for example, never tell a soldier who has just shot 3 people about opening his heart. He's not ready yet. Maybe one day he will be. And even though this person might never describe themselves as spiritual, they are still on their own unique spiritual path. And maybe they have to go through really, really bad contrast to at some point have an awakening experience. And I've coached people like that. I've coached people who have been through severe contrast, even way worse things that I've ever gone through. And everyone is on their own unique journey. And just because a person is doubting the law of attraction doesn't mean that you have to change your direction for them and change your journey. Their journey is not your journey, so always focus on your journey. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.